So, Hytale. I remember when this was announced in 2018 and everyone thought it was going to be the Minecraft killer, but it ended up having a long and storied development. But now in the big 26, it's finally out.
At least in alpha.
And I got the chance to play it. So was it really the big Minecraft killer? Obviously, I don't want to do too much comparison to Minecraft, but it's a very good baseline since Hypixel is a Minecraft server and it borrows a lot from Minecraft. So in terms of performance, this game absolutely runs like a dream. I started it up from the launcher and there's like barely any loading time. Compare that to Minecraft where you have to like wait a bit and the loading screen kind of like stutters at the end. It's horrible. But on Hytale, it's instant, beautiful. I will say worlds take a bit to load, but that's not really a problem because I don't really care about world load times as long as the game itself is running fine, and the game itself does run fine, at least in single player. When I start a world, it runs perfectly. There's no issues with world gen or issues with loading chunks or anything. It's perfect. And I don't even have that good of a PC, but Hytale manages to run so much better than Minecraft does. But I mean, it's kind of a given with Minecraft since it's a 15-year-old game. It's probably gonna run like ass, but at least you don't have to install Sodium for Hytale, you know? The graphics are alright, I'll say. They forego a bit of the pixelatedness of Minecraft, and they give all the blocks and items a higher resolution, which I find pretty neat. It almost feels like it has the Faithful texture pack built in, which I find pretty neat. I've never been against Faithful or upscaling textures like Prime's HD or whatever. I love that the graphics are more stylized than they are realistic. That's one thing I'll give it over Minecraft. The Minecraft, has a bit too much realism in its textures. The only graphical issue that I want to point out is how bright the caves are. There's no brightness slider in the settings, I haven't found one at least, but when you're in the caves and you're mining, you barely need to place any torches because the caves are just so bright, which kind of breaks immersion because I like my caves a lot darker because it makes them feel more like caves than dimly lit rooms in video games. The caves are super bright. That might be my brightness. Where is that? Where do they put the brightness? In terms of sound, it's alright. I'm not gonna go over each sound that happens when you place a block. I don't really care about that. But the music, the soundtrack, it's too generic for my liking. You listen to Terraria and it has these little bleepity bloops in the in the overworld theme. And then Minecraft has this lo-fi piano thing, Aphex Twin going on. But this soundtrack is just generic fantasy music, which I don't really vibe with. I've never really vibed with generic fantasy music. I've always preferred when soundtracks tend to be a bit more out there and unique, but music doesn't really matter to me when I'm playing these kinds of games, at least not that much. I always play Minecraft with the music off because it's so loud, In terms of style, I think this game is too similar to other high fantasy games like Breath of the Wild and Genshin Impact, I want to say.
I never played that much of it, but it is very generic high fantasy.
It feels almost like I'm playing a D&D campaign more than I'm playing Minecraft, which is fine. I like D&D, but when I'm playing a Sandbox game, I want it to feel unique. I would like for Hytale to carve its own identity in terms of style, but it could be a lot worse, Alright, on to the gameplay. So, compared to Minecraft, it's a lot better, I want to say. I like the early game where you're collecting sticks and rocks from the ground. I see that in a lot of Minecraft mod packs, like RLCraft. It's nice. I've been soy facing for the past 3 minutes because this plays exactly how those expert mod packs play, where you have to pick up sticks and stuff and you pick up rocks from the ground. It's good. It feels more realistic than having wooden tools in Minecraft, because how is a piece of wood gonna cut stone?
Not that I'm necessarily looking for realism in my Sandbox game, but wooden tools in Minecraft just feel kind of useless because all you do is craft a wooden pickaxe and then move on to stone. But with Hytale, your crude pickaxe and your crude tools, they stay with you a lot longer than wooden tools in Minecraft.
So I'll give Hytale that. The crafting system is a lot like Animal Crossing.
Not even Animal Crossing. It's a lot like every other game with a crafting menu that doesn't have a grid like Minecraft.
I'm neutral about the tiered crafting. Every crafting menu, you can level it up with iron and stuff. I don't know how to feel about that. I'm fine with it. I've been considering it for my own mod pack that I'm developing, but like it's alright, and it like makes your recipe menu a lot less cluttered to have tiered crafting, in my opinion. So that's fine. You can upgrade your furnace with iron and like green iron and blue iron. The combat, I love the different choices of weapons you get. Blacksmith's anvil. Oh, this is where you craft the swords, and they look pretty good. A mace, a battle axe, and the daggers. Okay. Like Minecraft only has 3 weapons, I think, 4 or like 5. It's
2 of them are like very late game, and then the rest of them are just kind of boring.
Repair kits. When you break an item, you can use a repair kit, but that uses a lot of iron, and I'd rather just make a new tool than have a repair kit. I don't know if there's enchanting in this game, so maybe repair kits are useful for that, but I don't really feel like making a repair kit for like a copper pickaxe when I can just make another one. Speaking of copper, that's like the only thing I've found in my caves. I don't know if I'm not mining deep enough or if I'm just really unlucky when it comes to world gen. I haven't found anything but copper, and like the only iron I've found was in a chest somewhere. So I hope it's like Greg Tech, where each chunk or like each area has its own set of ores. I like that system, because then you know what ores you're gonna get, pretty much. It's not random like in Minecraft where they're all just sporadically shoved in the earth. It's
Minecraft's ore system is kind of ass, to be honest.
Let's talk about farming. So you need this substance called essence of life that you get from like breaking wheat. I don't know how to feel about that for like farming, because you need that to make crops, which is kind of weird. Okay, you need the essence of life to make like carrots and stuff. That's interesting. I like that. And you only get it from wheat. You don't get it from like killing mobs or anything. I don't know, I'd much rather explore the worlds to get my crops than just go to a menu and like give it essence of life. That just feels kind of Inventory management. So there's no bundle item like in Minecraft, but that item was specifically created for inventory management because that was becoming a problem. But in Hytale, you get an extra inventory row, which I think is kind of neat. And the chests, they kind of don't have enough inventory space, but that's fine because I usually carry all my stuff on me anyway. And all of the meat items are like not merged together, which I kind of have a problem with, because in Minecraft you have like pork and beef and salmon and like cod, and they all do the same thing. They all have roughly the same values, and they're all different items, and it's just kind of annoying to like cycle through all of the meats in your inventory. It's really annoying. But I thought Hytale would do something like that where they merge all the meats together, because you can pick up wild meat from rats and bugs, but no, it's not like that. Every other animal has their own meat item, which I kind of don't really jive with, but it's alright. I can't really do anything about that. I can only hope for like a bundle item if inventory management gets out of hand. Why do the rats kill you? That's so mean. Oh, and I guess all of the meat is like combined into one item. That's nice. I like that. Wait, is pork chop a separate meat? Oh, it is. Raw pork. So I was wrong about the meats all being combined. But yeah, that's pretty much the entire game. It's in early access, so you could probably play it right now, like if you have $20 on you, which a lot cheaper than Minecraft, which is like $30. Play it while it's hot, I guess.
If you enjoyed the video, do all the YouTube stuff and get me to 1,000 subscribers so I can make less than minimum wage.